Good morning, everybody. Jimmyispromo here, and today I'm going to try something a little different. I don't think I've really done one exactly like this yet, which is just hanging out with you guys, doing something live, answering any type of Q&A questions, talking about mobile news. So what I got right over here is going to be your guys' chat box, and this way I can check out, see what you guys wanted to ask, say hello. Also, let me know if the audio is working and if you can see everything. And then also on the very bottom, is where I'm going to have Google, so I'm just going to be able to check out anything that you guys might mention that I don't really know too much about. So yeah, we're basically just going to kind of kick it off and see what's kind of going on in the world of, you know, Samsung, seeing what's going on in the world of pretty much almost anything mobile. Let's see here. So we got one person watching. Who's out there? Who's watching this video right now? Let me see. I'm going to look at my phone real fast, make sure this thing is going live. And you know what? Also, let me know if there's a better time as well. I try to fit it in whenever I'm available, between work and everything else too. So if you guys know of a better day or time, I'm almost thinking maybe Thursdays is a pretty good time to do this. Either I can do it in the morning, or I can also do it at night. Cool. Looks like Mike says that he can hear me, and everybody else is saying hey. So yeah, let me know. Shout it out. Start writing those comments. Let me know. You know, what you guys are seeing in the news. What do you guys want to see on the next phones? What are you guys loving about your phones right now? Is there any questions that you have with your phones right now that I can hopefully kind of answer? And if you see me looking over to the side, it's just because that's where I have my bigger monitor, and that's where you guys' conversation is at. What's up, Michael? Hey, Ron, how you doing? Ryan from Twinsburg is the first person. Yay. What's up, Ryan? Where is Twinsburg at? What state or country is that? And I guess if we kind of go on down over here, I do have Google right over here. So in this way, if any of you guys want to mention anything about any news, I can check it out. Let's see here. Mahal has been stating, I've been waiting for your Galaxy S8 destruction since many months. When is it coming? That is a good question. First off, I gotta find that Galaxy S8. I don't know exactly where it went to. It might actually be on my desk here, or it could be upstairs. But yeah, I was actually thinking about that the other day of that I do need to get that thing boiled. I need to see, you know, when does that thing turn off. I also want to put it into an ice cube, which I already have the ice already ready. It's just sitting right there, that I'd be able to, you know, also freeze that thing as well too. I just wanted to see, you know, if the speaker still worked and if the phone worked at different extreme temperatures of hot and as well as cold. But my guess of what would happen is that during the boiling water, it'll basically just turn off. I will mention that with the Galaxy Note 8 and also with the Gear Icon X 2018 edition, when I sit in the sauna, if I'm in the sauna for probably about maybe 8 or 9 minutes, the Gear Icon X 2018 editions, they actually start to beep and then they turn off. So there's actually a security portion of it with the battery on the inside of those earbuds, which is really good, that they actually turn off if they get pretty warm. And then also too with the Note 8, I noticed that in the sauna it turns off, or it asks you to turn off your applications if you're using it, probably within about like, I don't know, 15 minutes or so. So yeah, if you guys do notice you're using the Note 8 or anything else and it starts to kind of shut down, turn off, it's just a security measure that I'm sure Samsung's doing. All right, so it looks like Twinsburg is next to Cleveland, Ohio. That's awesome, man. Actually, I have been to Ohio, and I think I've also been to Cleveland, and that was probably around 2009, 2010. Yeah, I think it was like 2009 actually. Let's see. Are you going to Gallagher any phones? I don't know if I'll Gallagher any phones, man. I think the closest I do to that is when I'm doing either a drop test to see just how strong the phone is. I guess it's pretty close to Gallagher. And then also I do plan at some point in time, once I clean my oven, boiling a Galaxy S8 Plus, I believe, and then also freezing it as well too. And you know what? I was also kind of looking into the news. All right, is my stream back on? I think I got disconnected for a minute, and I don't know why. So I think I'm reconnected back. Anyways, the app that I use that I always, keep up with everything in terms of the world of tech is going to be an application called Appy Geek. I was actually looking to see if I can get Appy Geek on the computer, and for some reason I'm not able to download it from the Microsoft Store. But Appy Geek it's like almost these like live tiles that switch all these different articles. And so when you touch on one, you can have, either you can use Samsung articles, you can do Apple articles, HTC, you have Motorola. You also have the top stories, you have all news, you have photos. And then there's also even saved articles. So if you do save an article, you can read it back. But the thing I love about Appy Geek is that no matter what news source you would mention right now, any blog, any website, it's actually all within this application here. So if you want to keep up with everything all the way up to the very last minutes, Appy Geek is the best way to do it. As example, when I scroll down, I could see an article got uploaded 10 minutes ago. Another one got uploaded 30 minutes ago, 31 minutes ago, 34 minutes ago. So anytime that there is something new from, Gizmodo or CNET, Engadget, Android Authority, anything like that, everything will be uploaded right there. So let's say we go over here to some of these questions here. So we got Mike Billing. He's from Las Vegas. Let's see. Any word on when the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 will get the Oreo update? Samsung. Okay, so basically with the Galaxy Note 8, I have no idea for that one. From my understanding, the beta testing for the Oreo update on the Galaxy S8 has already been completed, which tells me that usually when a beta test is done, because I've done a couple of them, they usually roll out just within 2 or 3 weeks after that. So I would say probably around mid-February is my guess that maybe hopefully Oreo will start falling out. If it's not mid-February, it'll definitely be mid-March. That's going to be my guess. I don't know any other word on that. That's pretty much where I just kind of read all the rumors and information on the internet. So let's see here. Can you do a video on charging? If the S8 hits 100% mark and still charges, will it affect the battery? And if it can support the latest Qualcomm's Quick Charge when it releases. So the latest Quick Charge, Qualcomm's Quick Charge, the 3.0, it actually does support that. That's actually what Samsung Fast Wireless, or what Samsung's Fast Charging is the latest, 3 amperage coming out of the wall charger. So there's actually one that I use. Let's see, I think I have it right here. So it's from PowerPeak Products. I'll actually have a video coming up very shortly with a link that'll give you 55% off of this website. And their stuff is amazing. It's one of the best qualities that I've used outside of a Samsung branded accessory. And this one does have the Qualcomm 3.0 Quick Charge block along with a threaded cable. And that's what I use with my Samsung products. So it's all pretty much all in the same. And then if your phone does get to 100%, I always tell people just unplug it. It's the same thing. If you're if you're thirsty, you're gonna drink. When you're not thirsty anymore, you're not gonna drink anymore. If you are sick, you're gonna take antibiotics. When you're not sick anymore, you don't need to take antibiotics. And so there is some wireless chargers that can actually kind of do a little trickle charge, and you can go for that if you want to. But anytime I see something that's at 100% and there's even a light, if it's green or orange, red, yellow, whatever it is, it lets me know that there's some charge, some power getting into the phone. And from my understanding, it will ruin the phone. So I actually don't charge my phone overnight. I always have it plugged all the way into or wirelessly charging up to 100%. I go to bed, wake up, and then I plug it in or wirelessly charge it again. So you guys would be able to do that if you want to. It's just kind of a habit that I've formed all the way back when I got the Galaxy S3. And that was when it was a pretty big deal too. Let's see, Yo-Yo asked the question of, do you know when Oreo is coming out? I really don't know. I answered that question a little bit earlier on. My guess is it'll probably be mid-March, to be completely honest. So the earliest could be mid-February just because the beta testing is complete. Ronaldo asked the question of, what is my favorite case right now for the Note 8? So my favorite case is going to be the Under Armour case. And so this is the one that I have my little UA Connect, this little magnet clip. And the thing I love about it is that this thing just kind of fits into the grooves on the side of the case. And with this being a huge magnet, if you have any type of a car mount that's a magnet in your car, it just attaches to it. Also, when I go to the gym probably 5 days a week. This thing always just attaches to every single machinery that I'm at. So it just makes it super easy and convenient, and everything I'm already wirelessly anyways. So yeah, right now my favorite case is probably Under Armour. I'm still a huge advocate of Tech 21. I like their products, and I think, yeah, that's actually the case I have right here is going to be the Tech 21, the Evo Check. And so that's what I have here. But right now, because of this magnet mount, that's really keeping me on this Under Armour case. But also, too, the protection on the tops, bottom, and edges actually goes around the lip of the phone. So it's super safe for your guys' phone. Let's see here. Favorite case, you know, when Oreo's coming out. Good morning, light of the moon. Let's see here. Do you support removing carriers customization and bloatware from phones, or removing a security from a phone to load custom ROMs? So for Mike Billing, for your question, I don't do that. The reason why, I used to do a lot of customizations and ROMs and themes, and I used to do a whole bunch of stuff with my phones. But once I started doing YouTube, way back on some of my older videos, people asked, what are you doing with your phone, or why does my phone not look like yours, or my setting is not there. So really with these videos, I want to show you guys the phone that you purchase, the phone that you get. A lot of the times I get a lot of these views. I might have, you know, let's say maybe 85,000 subscribers, but I could be getting more views per the video, which means it's somebody brand new who doesn't know who I am, and they might not even have a Samsung product. And so I got to make sure that they are seeing something that is new for them also too, or that they see as within their hand from the store. So yeah, I don't really do customizations. As for the bloatware, there is a few I will take off or disable, but a lot of times I just kind of maybe hide the app, and it's just not even really there, especially with the internal storages. It doesn't affect the phone at all too if it's just sitting there and disabled. Let's see, where do you get your Note 8 wallpaper on your phone? I can't find the wallpapers on my phone like that. So Ron, there's actually a video. Let's see if I can, let me actually go over into YouTube. We'll see if this will pop it up. I have a video that actually gives you the link to get into having this wallpaper. So this wallpaper, I actually, let's see here. Let's go to, let's do this. jimmyispromo wallpaper. Okay, so if you do that, if you go into, I'm getting a call right now. So if you go into YouTube and you type in jimmyispromo wallpaper, it's actually right here. So I'm giving you my wallpaper if this is something you guys are interested in. All I did was I went into a store before the Note 8 was out. I went into the store. I took a screenshot of a phone that was sitting within the store, and then what I did was I Wi-Fi directed it to my phone, and then I went into the camera. Let's see here. So I went into the photos, and then inside of the photos, you'd be able to go over into the settings on the very top. So let's say that I go into a picture, and when you go over into your Photo Editor Pro, inside of there, you're going to choose an option that says tone. And when you choose tone, then you're going to choose on spot color. Spot color is a way that it takes it into a black and white photo, and then when you touch on the photo where you want your color to pop out, you're able to make it pop out. So in this image here, I don't know if you guys can really see it. I'm kind of delayed here with what I can see, but this is a picture that you guys saw of this video, but I made the red pop out, and that was all that I was able to pop out. And then if you wanted to, you can also delete a color, and so now it's going back to the gray scale. So if you want this picture, watch this video. I actually give you a link of my wallpaper, and I also just put into there, you know, jimmyispromo on there. Originally, and then you can also change it to green, so you can change the hue and make it green. But this video here is going to give you all the you know, information you need for that wallpaper. Let's see here. Oh man, hey, thank you for the super chat. So Nasheen Staten, have you tried and reviewed the Samsung DeX, and would you recommend it? I do have the Samsung DeX. I actually was playing with it and showed it to a whole bunch of people yesterday, talking about it, showing and letting people know that there is something that is a way to make your phone turn into basically a Chromebook. So if you, let's see here. I think I've got it over there somewhere. I've got a whole bunch of stuff sitting on this side of me. But yes, I love the decks. If I want to, you know, the next time I travel to a hotel, I go to another city, just bring the decks with me, and I have an HDMI cable, and I can connect it to any TV, any monitor, and I have a second monitor here. I think you guys can see it. This was actually where I connected my decks for quite a while next to this other monitor, but it's just a way to turn your phone into a Chromebook. So, Nasheen, thank you so much for the super chat. And if anybody is interested in that one, there is an opportunity to kind of support this channel and support me just by going over into the super chat and then sending over anything. And I think you can do it with either a debit, credit card, also as well as a PayPal. So thank you so much, man. And I do have a couple videos for you if you search underneath Jimmy's promo. There is some Samsung DeX videos. And I should probably make more because they have done a couple updates, especially even for gaming. So let's see here. Let's move on down. Mahal, I hope I'm saying your name right. Mahal asked a question: will you be buying the Galaxy S9 and comparing it with the S8? So this is a huge channel right here. I'm a big advocate of Samsung, so I definitely will be getting the S9. I just don't know if I'll get the S9 or the S9 Plus. It kind of depends on the price points. What is the differentiators between those two phones? Because of all the rumors that I'm seeing online, it looks as if one is going to be different than the other, obviously, other than just the size. So yes, I will be definitely getting that phone. I'll be posting up those videos and definitely helping you guys out. What is my favorite wireless charger? And that's coming from Steely Scott. So Steely, my favorite wireless charger is going to be in an upcoming video that's going to be up actually next week. So this one is from PowerPeak Products. And again, don't buy it just yet. Wait for this video to pop up. I'll have a link in the description that when you click on it, it will give you 55 to 56% off. So this is normally $45, but with the link I give you, you'll be able to get it for just under $20. And it's the one that is sitting right here at the YouTube studio. I don't even use the Samsung Pad anymore, just because for some reason when I put my phone onto that little wireless charging pad from PowerPeak, it actually picks it up faster. Plus, it's also just slimmer and it looks cool. So aesthetically, it's more fun to the eyes. So my favorite wireless charger is going to be the PowerPeak wireless charging pad that you'll see coming up really soon. So somebody asked, other than Whitestone, let's see here. LOL, 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 LOL. Where is your question from earlier? You said something about other than Whitestone. I don't know where it's at. But my guess is maybe, you know, what is the best, you know, screen protector other than Whitestone Dome Glass? Whitestone Dome Glass is, I think, probably my favorite by far. Even though the installation is not fun, it kind of sucks. You have to have patience with it. You have to make sure you're doing everything correct with it. But once you get it on there and it's looking really good, that thing will never come off unless if you have to do a hair dryer to actually get it off. And it almost feels as if there is no glass on the phone at all. It's literally just there. It protects the phone. I dropped my phone on accident, and I wasn't recording. I wish I would have recorded it. That would have been an amazing video. And it did a fantastic job. It did not hurt my phone at all. That actually saved me. Maybe another one that I like is, I know that Zag and VisiShield is coming out with a Elite screen protector that's supposed to be better than the other screen protectors that they've made, and they've already improved the one for the Note 8 over the S8, because right now the Zag and VisiShield for the S8 and the S8 Plus really sucks. And for the S8 and S8 Plus, my favorite screen protector other than Whitestone Dome Glass would be probably the base screen protector that you can get from PowerPeak Products, which again, wait for that link to come out, because then this way you can get a really good deal on all that stuff. Let's see here. I have that wallpaper in the video. Thanks. Let's see. The Light of the Moon. Yeah, man, you're welcome. You're welcome for the wallpaper. It's super fun to do that. And I didn't even know that video was even going to do well. I didn't know many people wanted that. So, you know, when the next phone comes out, I'll definitely do that again. And now you guys know exactly how you can do it. You know how you can do the spot color and also change the hue. Other than Whitestone Dome Glass was the best tempered glass for the Galaxy S8. So definitely for the S8, you can go for base screen protector from the PowerPeak Products. There was one, what was the other one? I think I did one from GPEL. GPEL actually did a really good job as well. and it's easy installation. There's nothing hard about it. But I don't think GPEL came with a guard to kind of place it in. So yeah, GPEL was actually a pretty good one as well too. The ones I would probably stay away from would be the OtterBox. I would stay away from Zag and VisiShield. I would stay away from the Sprint branded. I would stay away from Key, which Key is from, I believe, Brightstar. So I would stay away from some of those because they'll definitely pop off and break. Let's see here. What do you think of the Galaxy S3 Frontier? So the Frontier, I believe I actually have over in the corner again, but I always find myself wearing the Classic. So this one's the Classic. They actually do the exact same thing. It just depends if you want it to kind of have the metal frame around it or if you want it to be black. It kind of depends on what you want it to look like. Also, with the Classic, this one comes with a leather band, which I changed mine to the silicone band. The Galaxy S3 Frontier comes with the silicone band, which is a lot better, especially if you're more active and you're going to be running with it, you don't care about sweat, then that's probably the one for you. One of the Gear watches that I really want that I don't have is the Samsung Gear Fit 2 Pro. That's the one that I do want because it has the 5 ATM. I'm able to go, I believe, like 50 meters underwater. It's something crazy. And so then I'd be able to pick up swimming again. It picks up all the laps and everything else. Let's see here. Tips and tricks, A8. Let's see. I don't have the A8, unless if you meant S8. I don't know if that's... Okay, never mind. I see it. Tips videos for the S8. Yeah, I definitely have a lot of videos for the Galaxy S8. Let's see. MD Bashal. A lot of them. There's actually a whole playlist of videos that you'd be able to go to. So let's say that we go over into jimmyispromo here. And let's say that we go into playlists. So this is a huge deal. If you've never played with playlists before, this is something that's it's a pretty big deal. You'd be able to check out all the different playlists of everything that I have. So for this one right here, there's actually 115 videos for the S8 and the S8 Plus underneath the playlists. So when you look at anybody's YouTube channels, make sure that you go over, click on, where it says videos and playlist and community, but check out their playlist. It's something that you can stay there for hours and hours and hours and learn pretty much everything about what you want to learn about. Let's see here. Note 8, same thing. A ton of videos for the Note 8 as well too. Let's see. I use the Mophie juice pack for the Galaxy S8 Plus. I don't remove the case and works fine with the Samsung QI charger. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, the Mophie juice pack. So the S8 Plus. I also have that one. I used that one last June when I went to Disney. Super saved me, dude. It saved me from having to bring a charger with me because I'm at Disney all day. And so, yeah, the Mophie juice pack, and it comes with QI charging installed with it. The only thing that I love also, other than the Juicy or the Mophie juice pack, is Zero Lemon. And Zero Lemon has a huge external battery. I just wish that they also had wireless charging built in. But yeah, Mike, dude, that Mophie juice pack is awesome. Let's see, what is the best lock apps for apps and folders on the Note 8? So lock apps, are you talking about maybe lock screen, or are you talking about locking an application so nobody else can get into it? You can also keep it secure. So really, in terms of the best lock apps for the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 is actually going to be something that's already pre-installed, which is called the Secure Folder. So there's another video that I created that if you guys did search for, I guess, jimmyispromo, and let's say we do Secure Folder, it'll probably pop up. There it is. Secure Folder Tips and Tricks is going to be right here. Put that up about 3 weeks ago. That's the best way to actually lock your applications, lock your photos, lock your confidential emails, anything else. So that's the one that I would definitely suggest. Let's see here. Mahal, do you plan on reviewing any other phones other than Samsung? Maybe reviewing DJI drones? Ha ha ha. Something new for the channel. So I do plan to, yeah. Right now it's extremely cold where I live, and so flying the drone is not fun. And I'm also getting used to it. So when it comes down to the drone, we'll say it this way: when it comes down to smartphones, I know these things inside and out, but I don't know the drones inside and out. But I have a drone. I have the DJI Phantom 3, the standard edition, and I also at some point in time do want to get that brand new Mavic Air that is able to go 2.5 miles and can fly in the speeds of 22 miles an hour wind and go 42 miles an hour, which is sick and ridiculous. It's 2 miles an hour faster than any other drone that can fly right now. So at some point in time, I will do something else. I don't know about other phones. I was almost thinking of getting the ZTE Axon M and playing with that little foldable phone with the hinge in the middle. But I kind of thought about all the subscribers and everybody else, the whole base that I already built up. And a lot of this is with Samsung. So let me know, give me comments, write me on Twitter or Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, anything else. And let me know if you guys want me to shoot any other videos. When I do other competing phones, I guess you can say, other than Samsung, I'll probably do those on the kind of the off season. So if you are familiar with my channel, usually when a phone is coming out, I'm going to do my best to make all these videos daily, Monday through Friday for you guys for at least a good 2 months straight. Then I'm open up to do some more phone videos. That's why lately I've been doing some live streams, starting some new series. Which one of them is 20 questions with a YouTuber. My first episode was with Tech with Brett. My second episode is hopefully going to be this Saturday. I don't know the time yet, but it's going to be with Daniel Schiffer. He's an amazing photographer, videographer. I have a lot of good questions for him in terms of his favorite cameras and his lenses, and should I go for what type of some type of a stabilizer, or should I get a roller, or should I get a camera slide if I want to do some better B-roll. So he's really cool. And then right after that, I'm also going to do Jeremy Judkins. So I have a few people that's already in line with this whole 20 questions with YouTubers. So I'm trying to add more to the channel. But also I have a full-time job, kids, everything else. So I'm trying to do what I can. Let's see. Everin, good morning. Good morning. Let's see. Mohammed, sir, which phone shall I choose between Mate 10 Lite or C7 Pro for immediate purchase? I really don't know on that one. I've actually seen more articles. Stinker, stop meowing. Sorry if you heard that. I don't know too much about the Mate 10 Lite or the C7 Pro. But I've heard a lot of stuff in the news talking about the Mate 10. So I would probably, for me, going based off of what's at least hitting the news, the Mate 10 possibly. Let's say that we go over, what do we got with Google.com? Let's see what Google has to say with that one. We're going to go to Mate 10 Lite versus, what else is there? C7 Pro. Okay, so we have the Huawei Mate 10 versus the Samsung C7 Pro. Let's look at what they say here. Oh, let's see. How do I move this thing over? Subscribe, not now. I don't think I can even move this over. Oh, here we go. Let's see here. So it looks like we got one that came out in October, one that came out in January. Well, the Huawei Mate 10 is definitely much newer, that's for sure. It's a little bit lighter. The battery capacity of the Mate 10 is a little bit more. Removable battery is no for either ones. Screen size is gonna be a little bit bigger for the Mate 10. You have better resolution with the Mate 10. It looks like you'll have a better probably processor. So I guess looking at some of these here, it looks like your RAM, they both have expandable storage. They both go to 256. And I will say right now, when it says expandable storage up to 256 gigs, you can definitely go more than that. So actually in my Galaxy Note 8, I do have a 400 gig SD card inside of here. But a lot of companies say 256 gigs only because that is the highest gig that they make. Unless if you're SanDisk, then you're going to say, hey, you can expand. If SanDisk, let's say, made a phone, SanDisk would say that you can expand a phone up to 400 gigs. So I hope that kind of makes sense. Let's see. Good morning. Let's see. Paul. Hey, Jimmy, love the channel. Would you suggest or recommend a wireless charger to fit in your car for the Note 8? Could you review the available ones? So I haven't really done an Amazon search yet for a wireless charger for the car. But the thing that you'd be able to do is you'd also just plug this into a normal car charger port in your vehicle. So you can either do it with this PowerPeak product one, which I will review. I've already shot it. I just have to edit it and upload it next week. but you can also do the Samsung one as well. But just find one that works for your car. You could probably just find a 3M sticky tape, sticky double-sided tape. Place this on the dash. You could place this maybe if you have an area where you could put business cards and coins and random stuff like that. Place this in your car and then just put your phone on top of it. So yeah, you could just basically just jimmy rig that thing, make it a DIY, and just connect it to a car charger, and then you're good to go for wireless charging in your vehicle. So yeah, Paul, if you want to know more about that wireless charging pad, if you weren't watching from the beginning of the video, that video is definitely coming early next week. Let's see. Will they ever make a wireless battery case for the Note 8? My guess is yeah. I don't know in terms of the word they, but there definitely will be some wireless battery cases because Zero Lemon does it already, but Zero Lemon does not really have wireless charging when you charge it there. Theirs is actually plugged in from the bottom port. And then Mophie Juice Pack. Mophie should probably make one. Actually, wait. Your question was for the Note 9. I'm sorry. I was thinking of like a upcoming phone or something. Yeah, there's actually the Mophie Juice Pack right now you can purchase for the Note 8. It has wireless charging built in, and it's a battery pack that's already expanding the battery of your phone. And then you also have Zero Lemon. Zero Lemon is amazing. I love their stuff. I remember back when I had, I think it was the Galaxy S3, the battery inside of there was super small. I can't remember what it was, but I think the battery pack they gave me was like 5 times larger than what was already in the phone, and it was a huge boat. It felt like I went from like a Jeep to a Hummer of a phone. It was crazy. What's a good antivirus for the Note 8? So actually, I think, what is that antivirus that's already built onto a bunch of them? They have the green icon. That one's usually already preloaded on most phones, but you can also just use Samsung Knox. And so Samsung Knox is already built into the Samsung devices. And so you'd be able to use Knox is turning on as your phone is booting up. So you technically already have an antivirus. You should definitely review more phones and drones. They are trending right now. It'll attract more subscribers to you who doesn't only just use Samsung. But also don't stop reviewing Samsung. That's the plan. That's actually the plan. I actually do want to do more, and I definitely will be doing drones. I've been playing with it. I already have some footage, but right now, like where I'm at, it's super cold, and I'll get more, man. So don't apologize. That meow was cute. Thanks, Ron. Yeah, it's sometimes though he meows when I'm trying to shoot a very important scene, where it's not live. And there's been a few times where people write a comment like, I think I was doing a screen protector video where I cracked it, and then he meowed right when that happened, where I was trying to be quiet so you can hear it. He meowed, and then somebody was like, hey, it looks like your cat says stop doing that. So, yeah. Let's see, SRT Gonzo, what's up, big dog? Not much, man. Just here in the morning doing the live stream. After this, hopefully, possibly, maybe hit the gym if I'm able to, and then head over to work. Evelyn, hey Jimmy, quick question. Any good Bluetooth 5.0 headphones you recommend, or do you think we should wait? So what I would do is wait for these new phones of the year of 2018. Wait to see what's going on, because all these new companies, they already have everything that they put out for 2017. So 2018, there's going to be some other newer, nicer stuff. So, and even Bluetooths are getting better and better as well too. So I would say just give it just a few months. Try to see what's going on. CES already happened. Let some of those Bluetooth, headsets start to come out onto the market within Amazon and any other store that they showed off at CES. Also, Mobile World Congress is happening towards the very end of February as well. So there might also possibly be some being spoken there too. So I would wait just a couple months on that one. Let's see here. Still have my Samsung Galaxy Note Pro 12.2 for drawing, but it's slow. What should I redo? What should I replace it with? Okay, so if you have a Galaxy Note Pro 12.2, that was actually my favorite tablet back in the day, and actually probably still today, because it was just an amazing tablet, and it's getting slow. So what you can do is, if you go onto your computer, if it's a Mac or PC, download the software called Samsung Smart Switch. And with Samsung Smart Switch on the computer, when you plug in a tablet or a cell phone, it'll actually push a update. So if there is an update for it, it'll push it over to the tablet. And you can do the same thing with your phones. So if you know that there's a update that's out and your phone doesn't have it yet, and it's not being pushed over the air with your carrier, you can probably get it off of Samsung Smart Switch on the computer. So I would say do that. Maybe you can even restore it, because you can restore it to a previous date. And if you're looking to replace it, that could also be a good option too if you want to spend money, which would be probably the, we'll go with the Galaxy Tab S3 because it supports the S Pen. So anything that you would be doing on that 12.2 for drawing, you can do with the newer software and programs and everything else that's on the Galaxy Tab S3 that supports the S Pen. That's probably what I would do if you're not able to get it going quicker. Let's see, the Zolo Liberty Plus looks promising. Sadly, still not available. Yeah, I haven't looked into that one. What is that Zolo Plus thing? Zolo Liberty Plus. Guessing that's a phone? Zolo Audio. Ah, okay, got it. Yeah, okay. So Everin, yeah, I hope I'm saying your name right, Everin. Yeah, you asked the question with the Bluetooth. Cool. I'll have to keep this on the radar. Okay, so this is some buds. These are some buds, right? Are you looking for over the ear, on the ear, or are you just going for in the ear right here, which is kind of a competitor of the Gear Icon X 2018. So these actually look kind of cool. I'll check these out. Maybe I'll shoot them an email, see if they can maybe send me one over to review. And maybe if I'm lucky enough, sometimes these companies send me 2 things of everything. So then I'd be able to do some giveaways, which I do need to figure out all my different giveaways. I think I have about 3 of them planned out for the giveaways of 2018 because I'm doing that huge giveaway. And again, let's see if I put that underneath my my video. There should be a link that says giveaway for 2018. And if it's not there, I will add it. But it's a way that you'd be able to enter a contest of winning one of 5 different prizes. Liberty looks like it's music all day and all night. Single charge up to 3.5 hours. With charging case, it's 24 hours playback. Liberty Plus is music all weekend. Charge up to let's see, you can listen to it for 3.5 hours. Or is that 3 to 5? That's 3.5. And then charging case is 48-hour playback. Yeah, those actually don't look too bad. Mike Billing, is the cat for sale? No, it's not. Even though the cat can sometimes get annoying. Any pets can get annoying, but you got to love them. And it's actually the cat that is really for my son, so I don't really want to give him away. It'd probably make him not too happy. Lookout, yep, damn Skippy. You're right, damn Skippy. It is Lookout. Lookout is that green security application you'd be able to have, and a lot of phones already have it pre-installed. But again, you do have the Samsung Knox. Let's see here, Care Wireless Charging, Ghost Tech wireless charging car charger. I have it in my Mustang vent mount. Okay. Care Wireless Charging. So it's called Care Wireless Charging. Okay, so you have the Ghost Tech car charger. You have it in your Mustang. What Mustang do you have, Mike? I used to have a 2012 V6 Mustang, and I love that thing. Which one do you got? Let's see if I can find it. So is it Care Wireless Charging? Is that really what is that what it's called? I don't know. I don't know if that's what it is. But yeah, Ghost Tech. I know Ghost Tech. Actually, I think Ghost Tech reached out to me one time to do one of their cases. Paul, free recording. I want to know. I know you use a Blue Yeti mic. Yep, which is right here. Do you use a separate mixer or amp in to set up? Any recommendations for voiceover work? What software do you use for editing your videos? Awesome question. That was actually one of the videos I wanted to do on this channel, but I was about to put it onto my secondary channel. And also with the changes of what YouTube did with all the subscribers and everything else, where you have to have over 1,000 subscribers and you know, to have all of the tools you need to be a pretty good YouTuber, you have to have over 1,000 subscribers and over 4,000 hours watch time. So I definitely have the watch time already finished. I don't have all the 1,000 subscribers yet, but maybe I'll just keep it all on this channel. I was also playing with the Gleam website where I wanted to link a YouTube channel. And so Gleam is an amazing way to build your social media, because a lot of my Twitter, Instagram, and my other YouTube channel, they almost had no followers, and now they have quite a few, and it's only because of this one website. So for the Blue Yeti mic question for Paul, yeah, I have the Blue Yeti mic. I don't have a separate mixer. I think that would be pretty fun. Maybe when I do this, if I'm able to in the future, do this thing full time, I probably would get a mixer. And then for the amp and everything else, I just use Audacity. Audacity is what I have for when I'm doing any of my videos, and I can do the video where I'm showing you all the different settings that I do, which I could probably show it in this live stream, but I don't want to mess all this up here. But there is about 5 different settings I do once my recording is finished. So I actually go over and I choose an area where it's supposed to be quiet, so I don't say anything for about 5 seconds. I take a clip of that and I do noise reduction, and when I get the profile of that, it's picking up all the noise that's there and it turns it into nothing. And then I basically click on the whole entire audio clip, and then I do noise reduction. So it puts everything that's supposed to be that background noise that usually I have my air conditioning or heat going and you can hear it, it's gone. Then I change, I normalize everything. And then once that's finished, I do a compressor. And then once that's finished, then I add in a little bit of bass. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, I use Audacity to do that. And then for editing my videos, I use Movavi. So it's not anything crazy. It's not spectacular. It's not expensive. And I really wanted to make all these videos super easy and convenient and no overhead. So yeah, I bought Movavi. It was like maybe $30 and that was it. And I believe you could put it onto 2 different computers. So DFR. Hi, Jimmy. Love the channel. Just wondering if you have ever had to reclaim a screen from Zag, and what do you look for as far as warranty. So what they look for in terms of warranty, so with the Zag and VisiShield, usually for me when I test them, I break them and that's pretty much it. And then I see if they can send me another one. But what should happen is when you get the Zag and VisiShield and they have that $100 or $200 screen replacement, is that you're supposed to take a picture of your phone, I believe at the very beginning, to prove that it's not broken, when you first set up an account with them. And then after everything is done, and let's say that you do actually break your screen or you break the Zag and VisiShield, especially if it's the screen, then you have to take a picture of the screen to prove it. But for Zag, I believe you just have to go to their website, register the screen protector, and then if it breaks, you just go over there and you let them know that you broke it. And you might possibly have to send it back so then they can send you a brand new one. And that's kind of how I believe it works. I have not been through the whole process of the Zag replacement or the warranty, but my guess is if it's broken, you send it back and then they send you a brand new one for free. Let's see here. Paul, I subscribe to both. Smile. Ronaldo, I want a really good clear case. Do you recommend the Under Armour Verge case? Yeah, actually the Under Armour Verge case is actually pretty sick. And when you have that one, I'm hoping they use the right plastics to where they don't kind of go to a yellowish color. I know that Spec has done a good job with a clear case that does not change colors. Because after a while they kind of go yellow. And when you do have the clear case, you are able to use this UA magnet mount, so then you can use it in the gym. The one that I have over here that's pretty much almost clear is Tech 21. So you'll hear me say Tech 21 quite a few times on this channel. And it's only because I actually solely do believe in this product here. And I guess on that point too, when it comes down to people stating, hey, I looked at this review on Amazon and it's a really bad score. It's got like 1 or 2 stars. The one thing you have to remember is that if you ever have a bad experience with a product, you always go back and you review it. You always say, hey, this thing sucked. It doesn't fit. It pops off right away. It's because you're mad. But if something goes up with your normal standards or is extremely good, you don't go back and you don't even review it. I mean, I have tons of product that if they did its job it's supposed to, I don't leave a review, especially with a restaurant. When I go to a restaurant, if it's good enough food, I leave, I go, and I move on with my day. But if I'm at a restaurant and they give horrible service, everything is super bad, then I leave a bad review. So you have to remember that when it comes down to some of the reviews, especially with something as small as just a case, nobody's going to go back and state like, hey, this is just amazing. A few people will, but if it's extremely bad, everybody will go back. So just keep that in mind too. Mike Billing, you have a 2016 Mustang. That's awesome, bro. Yeah, those are pretty nice. Right now I basically have, I guess you could say a dad car. I have a Mazda CX-5. Let's see here. Ron, Ron, is there any way to have the text messaging notification repeat in the same notification tone that I set for that person? I know I found how to repeat it, but does it have any but it does the default notification tone. Okay, so my guess is that if you have the normal setting on for repeat messaging, it'll probably be the normal default sound. But when they text you initially, it is going to be their sound. So then you know exactly who it came from. So my guess is that I don't think you can really change that. I'll have to play with that maybe a little bit later on today to see if you'd be able to change the default notification tone for repeat or reminder, because there is a reminder tone, but it might be the exact reminder tone. Unless if there's a way that inside of your media or tones, that if there's a folder that says reminder, maybe you can change it that way too. We'll kind of see. Let's see, Everin, thanks for answering my question. And please keep posting high quality videos. And you're from Florida. Yeah, that's all. I'm gonna be in Florida soon too. I think I'll be heading out to Florida sometime in June. So actually, I do love Florida. Got a timeshare out there that I usually try to go to, once a year so I can stay sane. But let's see. Is there any other questions from you guys? We've been running for about 45 minutes so far. Really, pretty much everything that I want to kind of mention in this video is that, maybe possibly once a week, if you guys like this video, I could do this. So once a week, maybe on a Thursday. Let me know if there's a good day that kind of works. Let me know if there's a good time. I'm only asking that to see what you guys say. Other than that, I do have to go by whatever my schedule kind of gives me. And then also too, maybe cover any of the rumors, which is kind of nice. There's not too many rumor questions here, but everything is already online. And again, just download an app called Appy Geek. Appy Geek will tell you everything you need to know about anything that's happening in the world. Even if it happened and uploaded 5 minutes ago on a website you've never heard of, it will be on Appy Geek. Let's see here, average. Damn Skippy, smartwatches. So you have videos on the Gear S3, but would you consider other Android smartwatches? So I've played with a couple different Android smartwatches, but they just don't really do what I'm looking for in a Samsung, or I should say what they do of what a Samsung watch can do. Android Wear just doesn't compete. I like the fact that this has internal storage on it. I like the fact that when I go run, I can just play music from my watch or Bluetooth a headset to my watch. Also, it has GPS that's built in. It's just completely fluid with my phone. I'm also using Samsung Health, and so this has Samsung Health built onto it, and so I use that to keep track of not only calories burned, but also calories consumed. So really, with my lifestyle of where it's at, the Samsung Watches is actually doing the best for me. It has the built-in GPS, so if I go walk, I don't have to... I don't know if you've ever ran into this, but if you ever pushed a cart or if you're pushing a stroller, or if it's extremely cold out and you put your hands in your pocket, most watches will not pick up your walk because of the pedometer. It's waiting for a movement. But with this one having GPS, it is cold where I'm at. I'm in the Midwest. I put my hands in my pocket or coat, or I could push a stroller, and the watch picks up every single thing. So there's really no other smartwatch that's an Android that can do that. Connecting. OBS Studio, reconnection successful. I think I lost you guys and I came right on back. What is going on with OBS? Nobody is home to be using this internet. I think I might have to update OBS. That's it. I have to update OBS. I did get a notification that OBS, I do have to update, which OBS is the software I'm using to do this. That's how I'm able to get my icon on the bottom, put in the words. Oh, my Google is covering up my weekly word. Nobody told me that? Come on. Let me move this back over. Maybe we could see weekly. Okay. But yeah, let me know if there's any watches you guys know of. There's another watch I did get that's going to be looking like a real normal watch, and the battery on it should last me. I think it says like 2 weeks. So I'll do a review on that one soon too. Quick question on the Samsung DeX. For some reason, I can't get mine to work on full screen on a Samsung monitor 1080p. Did you experience that issue? I don't think so. I think mine pops up automatically because I have two Samsung monitors right here, and I've had the DeX connected to both of them. Maybe I should probably check it out again. I have not had it connected for the last week or two, so I will check that out and see if it is working full screen there. So yeah, hopefully it'll I don't know, I did not experience that yet. I'll look into it. I can Google search it as well too. Let's see about the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus. What minimalistic bumper screen protector is best for drop shocks primarily? You know what? I have a case that is only bumpers, and I forget who the company it's from. Um, but yeah, there is one. I can't remember what it is. I'll make a video on it though. I do have one, and I'll make a video for it for you. But yeah, I can't remember what it's called. It's over in a box right over there, and I know I can almost see it. But yeah, I'll do that for you. And we'll play with it. And then let's see here, Tech with Brett. Hey buddy, what's up, Tech with Brett? Hey, Tech with Brett, you got to get some videos up, bro. You got to get some videos up. Rhino, yes, Duke. It is the Rhino Shield. Thank you. Jeez, you guys are amazing. It is Rhino Shield. I have that. It's actually in a box over there. And here's the thing. How about this? How about this? How about that could be one of the giveaways? How about I give away the Rhino Shield that I have? Because I got to figure out if it's for the S8 or S8 Plus. Or Note 8. I'll figure it out, but that could be a giveaway. I have not even opened it nor used it, but I'll do that as a giveaway, since a few of you guys here actually asked about it, and actually even know about it. Oh, Tech with Brett, put some videos up, bro. I'm a subscriber, and I have not seen a video for a couple days. And if you're watching this live stream right now, or if you're watching this when it's been archived and uploaded on YouTube, check out Tech with Brett. He's a cool dude. Cool dude. See, Ernest, no gaps. Love your channel. Love your content, by the way. Thank you. I like Polar watches. Very precise. Polar watches. Okay, what is that one? Polar watches. Let's see here. Is there a certain one that you like out of the Polar watches? Is there one that you own, or is it just one that you just kind of like and know about? Looks like they compared it to Fitbit. You have the Polar H10, built-in memory. Okay, so they have full heart rate monitors and everything else that actually goes around the waist and everything else too. That's actually pretty sweet. They have some that actually also looks like the Gear Fit. This one looks like the Gear Fit, or the Gear S2. Man, Polar makes a lot of them. Looks like there's a few for kids. There's some for adults. I bet you anything with the way that they do look, they probably are pretty precise. Let's go to Google. Polar smartwatch. And they also have some coaching, it looks like, as well too. Our smartest fitness trackers. Got it. Fitness and cross training, 24/7 tracker, heart rate, connected GPS. That one has a GPS there too. So it's $180. So that's actually pretty much in line with a lot of the price ranges of a lot of these smartwatches as well too. And it's not just a little, you know, like some of those old little just like bands that kind of go around the wrist. It actually looks like it has a full screen and it's full operating. I don't know if you could take this band off though. I don't know if that's fitted or if you can change it. My guess is you could probably change it because there's a black one here or a blue one. There's a red one here and a white one. So you could probably change the different bands. They look pretty nice. Take it in the water. Yeah, I'll have to check that one out too. The good thing is that this video is going to be uploaded onto YouTube, so I'll be able to check this out later, and I can always remember everything that you guys are mentioning too. And also too, the amazing thing is that your name is going to be right up on here, and it's going to be archived. So if you've written a comment, the whole world is going to see it. So your wife owns and loves. Okay, yeah, I'll have to check it out. I'll have to see. I'll check some videos. I'll probably watch a couple of YouTube videos on it today. Tech with Brett, you're working on it now. Good. Usually if you're doing a YouTube channel, for anybody who has not started one or who wants to start one or who has one, yeah, very important to have a video up maybe 3 times a week. I try to, if I have a really amazing week and if it's perfect, then I'm able to put up 5 a week. If it's one that it's just amazing and just a good week, and I'm happy and I've worked hard, then it's 3 videos a week. This year we will have available Windows laptops running on the Snapdragon 835. If Samsung implemented that on the Note 9, it will be a hit. So the Windows laptops, yeah, the 835 Snapdragon, and I'm hoping that it's actually 845 this year for Snapdragon for the smartphones. So for the upcoming phones, we'll see a lot of Snapdragon 845s. We're also going to see the new chipset that I saw and rumored online of the new Samsung chipsets, the Exynos processors, which hopefully those ones will hopefully maybe do, a full 480 frames per second. So it's going to be super slow motion, and maybe possibly in 4K. If it's not in 4K, then maybe the American version will be, maybe a 1080p type thing or a 720p. Duke, hi from Western Australia. Man, I want to go to Australia. I want to check out Australia. How's the weather? I know right now here it's cold. There, reconnection successful. This is I've never had a live stream disconnect on me 3 times. All right, guys. Well, I think we're pretty much close to the end of the video. This is a good 55 minutes to an hour. I think we're gonna probably put it at an end right here. So you saw the super blue blood moon. Yeah, and that was pretty sweet. That's something, I believe this was something that didn't happen, for the last 150 years or so. So yeah, I missed it personally in real life, but I've watched some good videos of it that gave me some really good perspectives, probably better than the perspective I have here over in Kansas. So I guess outside of that, make sure you guys, write some more comments. If you're now going to be watching the video and it's archived on YouTube and you missed the live stream, at any point in time, you can still write comments. Let me know. Also, again, write down if you want me to do this on like a Thursday or a Friday. I'm almost thinking like a Thursday or Friday, either the morning or the afternoon. And it would be, if it's an afternoon, it would be a late afternoon is what I'm guessing. So then we kind of talk about what happened for the week. And then all of us just kind of hang and chill out. So we have 26 of us watching here. It's been almost a 26 number the whole time, which is still pretty fun. And again, I hope you guys are liking some of the new segments that I'm doing. Maybe this one will be one that I'll do hopefully every single week where we just kind of hang out and answer questions and do whatever. So if you missed this one, you'd be able to catch the very next one. Also, with the whole 20 questions with YouTubers, that's another really fun one, a way to kind of interact with other YouTubers, and you guys can learn and figure out more people and discover them. Let's see here. It's 11:30 p.m. there. Oh yeah, it's over in Australia. Yeah, here it's like, was it like 9:30? And then let's see here. Do you believe Android will have been attempting to create something compatible with iMessage? My guess is no. Honestly, my quick response to this one, which I think FCC, if you're listening, FCC, or anybody who's in charge of the whole commission or committee of what smartphones do, what you need to do is take away iMessage, take away normal text messaging. Nobody uses text messaging anymore, and iMessage is just it's just a glass ceiling. Same thing with FaceTime. You can only iMessage with other iMessengers in the form that you wanted to. You can only FaceTime with other FaceTimers. It's extremely stupid. Just use Allo and Duo. If you have Allo and Duo, which is made by Google on all phones, which could be Samsung, HTC, LG, Motorola, Apple, doesn't matter what it is, then everybody can talk to everybody. Allo is what I use for my chat service. Duo is what I use for my video service. It works on mobile data, works on Wi-Fi, works on any carrier. Doesn't matter who carrier you are or which one you use or what country you live in. It doesn't matter if you're on Wi-Fi or mobile data, anything like that. Allo and Duo should be on every single phone out of the box. Stop with the iMessage thing. It just doesn't make sense. You're just creating a glass ceiling, and you're just kind of, remotely putting yourself into this little room of other people that can only talk to each other. I would rather have it completely open to where I can say hi and do chats with anybody and everybody at any given point in time. And you have read receipts, you have delivered receipts. You can send GIFs and memes and Bitmojis and videos and the voice messages. Everything is perfect on those two. So I don't think Samsung is going to do, or even Android is going to do anything with iMessage. iMessage is through their servers, similar to BBM with BlackBerry. Even though on Android you're able to do BBM, I don't know if Android will do iMessage. I don't know if Apple will allow that. Even though a lot of these Android companies allow Apple to do things, Apple will not allow Android to do things. Allo and Duo are the way to go. Still waiting for the Note 8 Oreo update. Any news on that? I don't know when the Note 8 Oreo update is going to be. My guess is still going to be probably mid-March. Is going to be my guess there. Earliest ever could be in like 2 or 3 weeks. Just because the beta test is over for the Oreo update. So usually when it's completely done, It usually comes out 2 or 3 weeks later. Is it me or I can't find Android certification type stuff for IT folks? Certification type stuff for IT folks, you're going to want to use Samsung Knox. If you have a Samsung phone, it's going to be Samsung Knox. There's a way that you can have, mobile device management, everything else, and all the certification, everything else you need for security is right there. And all the IT folks will know everything about Samsung Knox as well. But yeah, perfect insight. Allo and Duo is the best way to go. All my friends and family, I shouldn't say family, but my friends that have iPhones, they all have Allo or Duo because of me, because I told them to. And they kind of understand it and get it. Some people don't like downloading a new application. Just deal with it. It takes 2 seconds to download a new app, especially if it's going to not limit you. You might as well just use Allo and Duo because you're not limited to anything. So I think that's going to be it, guys. I'm going to move over into my OBS software here. I'm going to end it off, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. Hope you have an amazing weekend. Stay tuned for some upcoming videos. I've already shot a few, and I'm going to edit them next week. Maybe stay tuned for Saturday. I'm going to have a special guest asking 20 questions with Daniel Schiffer. Such an amazing dude. I can't wait to talk to him. Never met him in person, but I love his work on YouTube, and I think you guys will like that channel as well. Outside of that, make sure you guys hit this thing a big like button. Also hit on subscribe if you have not subscribed. Share this video with your friends and family. And outside of that, just have an amazing day. And I love you guys.